كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم وما يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, this morning, last week, Sunday, we briefly discussed about something like nikkah in Islam. Actually, it wasn't our topic for last week. It was when question comment. That was when the little explanation regarding nikkah came in, and since then it has been given as a topic to treat today. Today we talk about nikkah in Islam, the Islamic perspective, the way it's supposed to be, how it was practiced by the Prophet and the Sahaba, and the life of the companion of the third generation. And at the same time, I will also discuss briefly regarding what is Hadith it.Daw'ah and its position in the deen, in Islamic matters. So this is what we are going to look into. Why are we discussing this? It is very important to understand our deen, at least to some extent, so that when it comes to our turn, we will be well guided. And if something like that wants to happen in our family, or we are invited in such occasion, so we'll be able to guide ourselves, and we should be able to differentiate between what is traceable in the deen and what is traceless, so that when you are talking, they will know that you really understand your deen, that this thing that we are doing is not part of it, but because of the place or how we met ourselves, that is also is part of it. But this is the real position of the deen on such issue. So, what is the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when it comes to nikkah? Nikkah in Islam is very important. It is a must for some people. Why is not a must for some people? Some people, or even some person, if they get married, they will be rewarded. And if they do not get married, they will be punished if Allah wishes. Likewise, there are some, if they get married, they will be rewarded, and if they do not get married, they will be rewarded. Likewise, some, if they get married, they may be punished, and if they do not, they will be rewarded. So we have them category by category in the deen. Let me just brief a little about those that if they get married, they will be punished, they may be punished, and if they do not get married, they will be rewarded. There are those who do not have that capacity to satisfy a woman. And nikkah, it is a must for those that have the capacity. What is the capacity? Financial capacity is there. Likewise, manly capacity too is there. If somebody have the financial capacity of getting married and does not have the manly capacity of getting married, it's still nonsense. Because it will reach to a stage whereby that your wealth, your money, will not even solve the matter. You can say, nothing bad. There's no woman that even marry somebody. You have money, but you can't do. Abi? You have money to take care of her. In fact, you can even buy a plane. But when it's come to your mattress responsibility, you don't have that capacity. if such person gets married, it will become a sin for him, and that can be a cause to taste punishment from Allah if Allah wants to punish him, because you have not met up the requirement. That is why we have among our scholars of the deen that did not even get married throughout his life. The person, the Sheikh al-Islam called Ibn Taymiyyah. All of us will be hearing Ibn Taymiyyah. Everybody used to quote Ibn Taymiyyah a lot. In fact, the position of Ibn Taymiyyah to some people, if they did not see reference in the Quran and the Sunnah, once they just say Ibn Taymiyyah like this, everybody will just keep quiet. Wow, Ibn Taymiyyah, na Sheikh al-Islam. And then because somebody Sheikh al-Islam, you have to understand that the person's knowledge beyond measurement. Now, this our Sheikh now did not even get married at all. Say if someone that did not even get married, how is he going to have baby? So baby is not a must for some people. So they did not get married and he died like that, simply because he did not have anything to do with marriage. I'm not saying Ibn Taymiyyah is impotent though. There are some issues, conditions that will not even make marriage even a must for you. This Sheikh of a tea now is a kind of person that the people of innovation, the people of the enemy of Islam, they not even let him rest throughout of his life. As they arrest him, as he go to one jail today, after 6 months, when they release him, within 1 week, another people will come, jail. He went to jail throughout his life. Even in that, he died in the jail. And she's sick of Islam. And all his books, or majority of the books of Ibn Taymiyyah were authored in the jail. So to see what the past scholars of the deen encountered simply because of what they are trying to sanitize and immaculate the deen. So the set of people that if they get married, they will be questionable. Now, why did you get married when you know that you are what? You are impotent. You cannot satisfy a woman. So, and there are some people, if they get married, they will be rewarded because they do something that is good. Their body demands it. They are competent. In fact, they are commando when it comes to satisfy a woman sexually. But they are not commando when it comes to financial responsibility. So, serving a woman in the house without catering for her, how to survive, how to live majestically, because woman needs to live like a queen in your household. So it will become a punish or sin for a man if care is not taken. So that is why Prophet Muhammad said that "Man istata'a minkum libaha falyatazawwaj." Whoever capable of feeding two mouths, taking care of a woman, falyatazawwaj, you should go and get married, not until you become a millionaire. So this indicates that nikkah is a sunnah if we have responsibility to it, if we need it. You can see that if you need nikkah, it is sunnah to get married. Now, I believe all of us that we are here now, some of us, we have already got married some 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. While we small like this from me, and those that are small like me here, we are not referring to the others, so are we that are small? You are not among us, so we that we are small here like this, in this circle like this. Above the line, you are not among us, so me and Roy hand and all this one, we small one like this. We have bukata to marry. Me, I don't reach my own stage.
You feel too much.
Marriage is sunnah. So, when we are not talking about the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, what is sunnah? Sunnah means the act of the prophet, the action, its permissibility, and its utterance. Where the prophet himself will be the one to tell us that, yeah, do this thing. Where they will do something in his presence, he will keep mute. His silence also a permissibility to that particular action. So it's also sunnah. Now, if you want to get married, according to Islamic perspective, you will see the woman. The woman will be available. Likewise, man will be available. You see the woman you want to get married to. If she's in the cover, it's her responsibility to open her face for you to see her face. If you are okay with her, no problem. And by the time you see her face, you don't even get attracted, you don't even attract you. You should leave her alone. And one man's poison is another man's favorite food. So another person will come for her. That is stage 1. Stage 2, who do we supposed to get married to? Both female and male. Prophet Muhammad said that in the hadith of Imam Muslim and Bukhari, narrated by Abu Huraira, said that tunkahu limarha lil arba, that they get married. The purpose or the reason why some people get married is just for 4 reasons. Lijamalia, because of its beauty. Some people get married to their wife because their wife is very beautiful. That is the reason for some people. So, Wali Asabia, because of her family. Some people also get married to a woman because she has a very good family. Their family are very popular. Maybe in Okene, my wife's family name are very popular. In Edo State, my wife's family name is very popular. These are the reasons for them to get married to the kind of woman they get married to. Like some women too as well. So, Walimalia, some get married to their wife because of what? Because of money, because of her wealth. That this one day okay, she will not become a liability for me. You understand, ba? Some people get married to a woman because the woman is financially stable on her own. It will not become rocky on their bone. Number 4, walidinia. Some girls married to a woman simply because of what? Of her deen. So, the Prophet now said that fast far bisati deen teribati yadaka. Advisably, the one with the deen, a religious woman, is advisable for you to choose. That will help you. So, as a Muslim, sunnatically, what's supposed to be our seed of attraction in a woman should be al-Islam. And when I say Islam, not by bearing a Muslim name. So women today, there are Sekina, Khadija, Latifa, many Muslim names like that. But when it comes to that practice of the deen, they are 0. So regarding that, they are not Muslim. If your wife is not praying Salat, if na only Sobah they pray, and the remaining one na Alaba Musa, you not get married to a Muslim. You got married to a kafir, because whoever that fails to pray Salat in Islam is a kafir. All of us know that, so we should not deceive ourselves when it comes to that. So these are the 4 reasons that some people used to get married. But the Prophet advised, it is advised. So if you like marry a woman because she has money, there's no sin in that. If you like marry her because she is very beautiful, there's no sin in that. If you like marry her because her family are very okay, this and that, there's no sin in that. But what the Prophet just advised, that the best for us is to consider the one within. At least if you trespass your boundary, if she wants to punish you, that fear of Allah will be striking her heart once in a while. Because women today have their own way to discipline a man. If they want to stress your life now, there is a way they will do it. Maybe they know, maybe you have already offended that, and they want to suffer you the next day, that you, for what you did for me yesterday, now 12 o'clock tomorrow, you go eat morning food. You go eat your breakfast. You now postpone your breakfast, supposed to be 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. How is she going to do it? She already know that the remaining gas is not that much. Now she go come and advise you, say, let us cook beans this morning. It's been a while I ate beans. And she know that the remaining gas cannot even soften a bean. So, and you are a kind of man that you don't decide, you don't choose food in the house. It is what your wife said I want to eat. That you say, hey, go and cook it, no wahala. So she'll just come to you and Abu Ablamid, let us cook beans this morning. You say, hey, no wahala now. If I say I bought banana yesterday, I used to say no problem. Now so you just peel the beans, put it on top fire. Within 5 minutes, gas will just finish. And this around after 10. You can see what I don't know how to feed the gas again, this and that too. You give her money, she go and feed the gas. By the time she feed the gas, even on our way coming from the gas station, she will talk with her friend on the road. She will say people plenty for gas station. So that you can eat your money, your food in the afternoon. Because she got angry at you for what you did to her. So by the time she come back home, continue cooking the beans like this. Everything around 12 or 1. Abu Yawasa will just eat morning food around 1 o'clock after Zuhri prayer. So that's what man used to do once in a while. But with the one that is very religious, that take care of Allah, at least if your punishment is supposed to be 2 hours, she will reduce it to 30 minutes. Like MPT is life. Because the fear of Allah in her is reflecting in her heart. So it doesn't mean that those that are religious are different from those that are not religious. So when it comes to human behavior, they are all the same thing. Allah does not, because some women are religious now say that they are okay where they did not give chance for woman. So after we now met our wife, the woman we want to marry, we've seen her and all that, how is she going to become legal Islamically to us? That is, how is she going to become our wife? That is what is called nikkah. And nikkah sunnati. To get married to a woman or man, it is sunnah of the Prophet. So, what is now nikkah? That word nikkah, because what majority translates nikkah to today, it is quite different from what Islam called nikkah. Nikkah today is something else. And Mallams also, Imams also, they are even changed the face of nikkah. The kind of nikkah we are doing in our own century, in our own era, very, very different from the nikkah known during the era of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even if part of the Sahaba are still alive today, they will be surprised with our own way of doing nikkah. What we know as nikkah today is party ceremony, to choose clothes, abina, bachelor's night, bridal shower. I have not seen bridal swim. We dey go and swim, but we used to see bridal shower and all sort of that baseless one. So, if we check this book in my hand, everything I've been saying since morning is in this book. Anyway, Fatwa al-Aziz bita'aliq ala kitab al-wajiz fi fiqh sunnah wal kitab al-Aziz. So, written authored by Amru Munim Salim, one of the scholar of Hadith. Is also a writer of Hadith and is very okay. So, he now brought all those Hadiths regarding nikkah, part of them. So, what is nikkah? Fi akdi nikkah wa rukunahu. Nikkah in Islam is what? Al-ijab wal-qabul. That is what Islam knows as nikkah. Al-ijab wal-qabul. We are treating this topic today because all of us have been giving birth, so that you know how to pass law that I give you my daughter, I have not given you yet. Because al-ijab wal-qabul means al-ijab, that one should ask that thought, I want to marry a girl now. Let me say Baba Hadyu'Muhammad is her father. I mentioned Hadyu'Muhammad so that they will come back in time. Hadyu'Muhammad don't go fast, Abi. This morning look like Yankee man, no? We are trying to go to Yankee. So I miss Hadyu'Muhammad. So I saw your daughter. I saw one beautiful already in your compound. I want to plug all those all those
Those
yams. I will now be like, what is that? Which kind of fruit do you see? Now, apple you see, or mango, or pineapple, or which one? So, I say, so, daughter among them. That word, that request is called what? Al-Ijab. I request that I want to marry your daughter. I want to marry so person among your children. So, he now starts question as a normal thing that you are from where, understand ba? Who is your father in this land? Who is your great grandfather in this dunya? All those questions. What kind of work are you doing? So let me say he liked me. Finally, he like me now. I even like I know that's your father. He was the chief imam of this imam of this imam material of one imam in this so country. Top. He say he like me. That is not the requirement to accept a man. No, I'm just using that one. So top. He now say you know Allah. She called the girl out. How about him? He said you people are. He said yes. We have met and this and that. Top. He now said no problem. May Allah put barakah in your union. His responsibility as wali of the girl, as the father. There's something called khutbatul hajah. If a man comes to you, say he want to marry your daughter, that khutbatul hajah is a must to be read before you start every other plan. Once you say, "Oh, I accept you to marry my daughter," it is what is called al-qabul, al-ijab wal-qabul, request and acceptance. I request, you accept me. Wallahi, I don't do nikkah in Islam. That is why they used to teach the woman. They used to tell many fathers that try to understand this part, so that even when you are not ready, you like the man that the guy bring to you, but you are not ready to give her out. Just tell the man that I've seen you now, but I have not given her to you yet. So as time goes on, I will tell her to call you. You conclude. So for now, I don't want to see you together. I don't want to even see you talking. So there's nothing like nikkah in that aspect. And they used to even apply this that you carry your small child, your small daughter, female child. Maybe you are working together, or you carry her on yourself. You are going in the neighborhood. Someone else say, yawo mi, but I'm yawo mi lo. You just say, yawo yin kin you. Your wife is greeting you. Yeah, greet daddy. Say good morning, my husband. You see that thing you are saying? You have given her to that man. No? You have given her to that man. Like play. If you sleep with her later, if you don't marry her, now you know they careful. So you will not play with such kind of play. I'm a bit more for my go live. Tell him immediately. Yawo mi. It's not your wife. You're not your wife at all. That one is not like you are not fighting. There's a way you will say diplomatically.
You shouldn't fight.
Yawoyin for waiting, because she will marry asset. You are not asset for now. You don't hold. Tell her say you don't hold. You can't be your wife. Because if you are just used to, you now start laughing, say, you to greet your husband. Yeah, God meet daddy. It's your husband though. And all this one I will be playing that maybe Abdul Hakam and one guy now say, where is Okomo? Where is my daughter's husband? There you have been playing. You see, you both players. That thing you are doing too is not polite Islamically. So that's the request of I want to marry your daughter. I give her to you. It is what is called a nikkah in Islam. Nikkah don't hold with that. Every other thing, call your family. We want to choose date. We want to buy this. They give us list. All those things are called walimatu nikkah. you are planning walima to nikah. So they mentioned those two things here, that Iznul Waliyi, that the permission of the wali, the father or the guardian of that lady. Let us take note of one thing. If the wali is not a Muslim, you have not married yet though. Are you getting it now? Abu Abdullah. If the wali, the father of that lady, the lady is a Muslim, but the father is not a Muslim, maybe he has turned to Christian or to Yehudi, or is not even praying, you not meet up with the requirement of being a Muslim, you have not gotten married Islamically. You just go and know your wife's father. So that permission, that permissibility will be transferred to a very sound Muslim. You will go to him, ask that want to marry his daughter, he will give it to you and all those things. That has not even permitted you to even sleep with her yet. If you can even do the nikkah, paparazzi, do the party finish. When you now reach house, go and find one sound Muslim to come and do the kutubah to that kutubah for both of you before you legally marry to her. You don't know that all those ones that you do in their house, in their family, now just introduction to know them, to know you. So you should indicate that one. Or you go and marry from a Christian family. So it is your responsibility to go to them, go and meet them. You meet them. Anything that they require, you must buy everything. No? You buy everything. You do their wedding the way they want to do it. But in your mind, you have not do anything. But that one is just for, you did not kidnap our daughter. Abi, you are not a kidnapper. They know that you are the one they give their daughter to. But you as a Muslim, what makes her become your wife legally is what? Is that Kuzbatul Adha. You need that permission from a very sound distinct. So, number 2, Huduru Shuhud. We are talking about Huduru Shuhud, that witnesses. This is where we have comment too. That they used to use one hadith of Aisha, radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Aisha narrated the hadith that the Prophet said that La nikaha illa biwaliyyi wa sha'idi adlin. That nikah can never be done except with what? With the permissibility of permission of the father of the wali, wa sha'idi adlin, and 2 witnesses. This hadith is very common. And such action too as well is very common everywhere today. Whenever they are doing ceremony that they call nikah. Those one you are going, you used to go and do. Now ceremony you go to do, it's not nikah. All those clothes that you buy, the party, the cow, everything that the money you spend is for what? Is on walima to nikah. Nikah has been done since the day the wali has accepted the groom. So other things are what? They are just talk. It is this hadith we now come into what is called hadith Daw'ah. All the narrators of hadith regarding nikah on this particular quoted hadith, that nikah can never be done except with what? With the permission of the wali and 2 witnesses. That word 2 witnesses is not in the hadith. It is baseless. There is no witness when it comes to nikah. You don't need anybody to witness anything. There's no witness in the hadith. So, many reporters, those who narrated the hadith, they are very plenty. But it was just only one person that came and said that, and 2 witnesses. And the narrator, the reporter that added 2 witnesses to his own hadith, opposed all his own teachers, who are even more learned, brainy than him. So, أما روى هذا الحديث عن ابن جريج جماعة من الحفاظ والثقات. Those who brought the hadith from Ibn Jurayj, they are Jama'. They are what? They are Jama'. They are plenty. So minimum Abdul Razak as-San'ani, wa Yahya ibn Sa'id al-Ansari, wa Ma'as ibn Ma'as, wa Sufyan al-Thawri, wa lam yaskuru fihi wa sha'idi adli. All these people, they quoted this hadith without adding two witnesses into the hadith. So, wal harjahu riwayatul jama'a. So the most authentic, most superior report is those Jama'a reports. There is no washahidin adding in it. Let me just quote Ibn Taymiyyah, Sheikh al-Islam I mentioned earlier, quote his own statement regarding this hadith of two witnesses. وَقَدْ وَقَفَ لِشَيْخِ الْإِسْلَامِ Ibn Taymiyyah. It has come from Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala ala maqalat zahabiyya, upon all, the word, a very expensive, a golden word. He said in his book Majmu' al-Fatawa, volume 32, page 35, he said that finally Muslimina, the Sahaba, the Muslim during the time of the Prophet, mazalu yuzawwiduna nisa. There's no doubt in it that they are getting married. They got married to woman. They married. The Muslim in the time of the Prophet, they married. Ala adin nabiyyi. They married during the time of the Prophet. Walam yakun nabiyyu. And Prophet Muhammad has never yamuruhum bil ishhad, command them to bring witness or witnesses. During the time of the Prophet, the Sahaba are getting married, Muslims are getting married. Prophet Muhammad has never been any report that he commanded anybody, you ask any witness from anybody. Even when he's even give out Fatima to Ali, there's no report. Now, yeah, go and bring two witnesses from the groom family, two witnesses from the bride family. There's nothing like that. This is the word of Ibn Taymiyyah. وَلَيْسَ فِي الْإِشْتِرَاطِ شَهَادَةٍ فِي النِّكَاحِ حَدِيثٌ ثَابِتٌ فِي الصَّحِيحِ. There is no condition of witness. There is no hadith support that act of witness or witnesses. La fi Sahih. You can never see it in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, that this hadith of where you must bring a witness. Wala fi Sunani, not in Ibn Dawud, not in Ibn Majah, not in Bayhaqi, not in any book of hadith. Wala Hanan. It has no shame that you must bring a witness before Wala Asanid, that Wala fil Asanid, before you can get married. So, he now said that Lam yasbut anin nabiyyi. It is not authentic. There's no authentic report from the Prophet. Fil ishhad ala nikahi hadithun. There's no hadith that supports any act of witness. Kulitu. This writer now said that qad saha fihi qawl Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu. It's also quoting Ibn Abbas. So we can now see that as a Muslim, we should have it in mind that though if you go to a wedding and they are saying who is going to be the witness, you just know within yourself that the witness in God is not there, and you understand that it is not until you go and do witness before you get married. So my own is just that you as a father, that you give your daughter out in give your daughter hand in marriage, you are the one that would avoid your nikkah by yourself. And even the nikkah has already been done in your house. The day the man that want to marry daughter came and you agreed, you accept him, the nikkah has already been done that day. Is it the one on the field where the man was they force you to marry him or they force you to marry her? That public question now just comedy. Because if they force her to marry you in the first place, he will not marry you. So we are just embarrassing ourselves. All those far questions we are doing in public. All of us we have to come and eat and go. If you serve me food, I no belle food, I will ask more. Abu me I no belle food. If it still remain, I will say, Ketra, come on, this blue tongue, you want to buy food finish, come put more for him, I go to eat. Now so walima to nikkah. But now money. Even in this book as well, it said, girl, we have some scholars that say walima to nikkah is not the mosque, it's not sunnah. Oh yeah. They even have controversy on walima to nikkah, that party, that food. Some people say it's not the mosque, it's not compulsory. It's not an indication of saying you don't marry. No, if you like, just go out like this. Say me, Baba, you don't give me. So thank you, sir. Go carry your load. From that day, you go to their house. Once because we don't understand our day new. A lot of us, so we don't enter life. Now, so we just turn the day upside down. The day you give the daughter for a man, he can take her that day go. He can take her that day. Each payment. It's between the both of them. Yes, between both of them. It is not the parents' responsibility at all to ask Sadaki. Exactly. But I'm surprised they are Hausas. It is the father that will request for the Sadaki. They will even charge you. It is not the family's duty at all. Because I have witnessed one wedding like that in this thing in social media, where the bride asked her husband to just read one surah for her in the Quran as a Sadaki. And the man read thank you woman tabala kumina in nisa masina wa tulasa wa uba for her. Tell me now you say any bad of Quran. And when the wife said the wife also collect my microphone because she is an officer too. He said that why kibutum Allah tajilu fawahidatan. She read her own too back. Because the other read the verse where Allah said that marry anyone, anybody you want among the woman. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4. And the woman too collect my microphone. He said that if you are not fit to marry just only one and you go. That is what she asked for her salary, and that's all. But here now, even the money that you even pack in envelope to give your wife on this day they are giving her, some of her will even brought everything. They will bring everything out. They will even count it. They say nah 20,000 you want man for it's too small. What if in their own business? It's not concern them. And Sadaq does not even say you are not getting married to her. You cannot sleep with her. She cannot born for you. Just know that it's a must to give her. And if you not give her, you will come die before they share your property. That is Sadaq they will first remove. They will just look for something that is that amount in your property. Maybe they will sell the tea. Maybe this money that she requests that time. Or if I want to help you, she can request iPhone 15. You know, go price her. I don't need to price her that kill. Maybe you see me. I know. Maybe you see my condition before you ask. Wait, the Allah provide money now. Maybe after you don't reach 70, you don't hold. Now iPhone 15 will just become like 2.5 that time. I'll just buy it. Even iPhone 15 you shall want. But Islamically the woman too will understand. So this is the sunnah of nikkah. Nikkah is the most simplest, easiest thing in the deen. We are the one that are turning to become rocky today for ourselves. If you are blessed, if you are wealthy, if you are very rich, and you go and marry from the family that they are also rich, this is the first thing that's supposed to even do. Any other thing you are doing, after you like spend 1 billion for your walima to nikkah, now Allah bless you reach that level. But that is not what make you a husband. The first stage of meeting a wali, and the walis must read Kutubatul Hajjah. And majority of us that married today now, if I ask now, who is mother-in-law read Kutubatul Hajjah? When you go and meet him among us now few. Do they even know that it's a must to read Kutubatul Hajjah if you come and ask for their hand and the other hand in marriage? They do not know. But that one don't go. And I don't dash you down. But in our own generation that we are exposing to new things, so we have to know the Kutubatul Hajjah. That Kutubatul Hajjah will even start with a lecture with all the time. It is called Kutubatul Hajjah. So this is it. So, but those scholars that are now arguing whether the food is a must or it's not a must, the best position is just that the walima to nikkah is sunnah. It is rewardable if you do it. But if you do not do it, you don't offend anybody. You don't offend Allah, you don't offend the Prophet. It is Allah that say that thought. That is your own condition at that time. And doesn't mean you don't have money. You can even have money self. But then you now have one more. Walima to nikkah is not the bride's responsibility. It's not supposed to even be done in their house in the first place. We have the Sahaba that even gave a daughter to one of his students at night. He just said that, hey you, go and carry your load. Go to Mallam Keulere house. Go and be his wife. Me, I was single in the morning. In the night, I don't double. So when that one even came, the man was like, what happened? My father said, I should come to your house. You know the way they used to command at that time, not be like this, everything done. Most of our students say, don't do something else. In the name of social media. So, everything come be right now. As the man was like, they was like, go back to me more. People now say, I go and steal him, I go and carry. People that saw me in the morning, no wife in my house. So tomorrow morning, they now say that I'll come home and come in my house. The woman, the girl, they turn back to his father, to her father. Her father now say, no, Allah. In that old head like this, they carry and go there. Oh yeah, enter. The man now went to the mountain, climbed the mountain up like this, now go and announce. So, people in the right side do me, Abdul Qadri, I don't give my daughter, my girl, to Mallam. So. He turned to the left and right like that, and he came down. He went to his house. See the Sahaba, see we that want to even know the name, pass Sahaba to the second. Abi? So to show that nikkah is very simple, it's very easy. So if they are doing like that outside, when it comes to our home, we should try. Ablaka, you should try to what? To be remembering all these prophet aspect of the thing. So the walima to nikkah is sunnah to do it. If you marry a woman in their house, in their family, they do paparazzi for you there. Your own sunnah. Ablaka, if I catch you back, go. Get up. They are going. Go.
You are asking for what is the
Albina. So that is this. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Regarding the hadith da'if, when we say hadith da'if hadith means kafiful doubt. The hadith that it can be considered is very weak. There's no scholar of the deen that now say hadith da'if so it can be considered, can be used. When they tell you hadith is da'if or fabricated, it means it is condemnable. So there's no second thought that if you look at it like this, it can also be considered. You cannot consider hadith da'if. So you can see all these things that I have been saying since morning. It shows that da'if from God is useless, because majority of what is in this book are hadith and some that are da'if. It is because of the two witnesses are shaz. It is da'if. That is why two witnesses is not in the hadith. And now imagine that, do you believe that many scholars of the deen, they wrote many fatwas adding two witnesses. They even some compulsory it simply because of this hadith we are talking about. So it is not clear to them that the hadith is what? It's not. So that is why the two equipments for every preacher and writer to understand is the Quran and hadith. So that you'll be well guided. You not say this thing is allowed, where it is not allowed in the deen. You not say this thing is not allowed, where it is what? It is allowed. Talk. Question. Alaikum salam.
Question is that, the beginning is now that now you are married a lady that is not their parents is not Muslim.
No.
The lady accepted Islam.
No.
And she has been practicing Islam.
It's not the most accepted Islam. You're not the most accepted Islam before you can marry her.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm just taking an example to say she has been practicing Islam.
Okay.
But now their parents still
They are still in their Christianity.
So now you want to marry, and what we said that if whatever the parents say should bring, you must bring it. But what of the religion I said you should must like some culture now, like TV. I'm sorry for using that as an example. You know, pig.
Look at the right pig in their list.
Yes, pig is pig. This bukutu and other thing like that. I must bring it. Especially pig. Pig is the most very
important in their list.
Very important.
I never heard that one before.
Pig that you can buy for 500,000. Pig. Just like that is the account for wedding.
Okay.
That is the regular.
Now.
So in the future, I say you should bring it.
So if you marry for such family and whereby pig is one of the essential requests in their list, that is a must. You know, every tribe, all these tribal this thing,
Yes.
they have that this thing. If this thing is not there, they have not done nikkah in their own philosophy. So, firstly is that marrying a Christian or a Jew, it is allowed. Allah endorses it, but where there is no Muslim lady, if you look all the surroundings, look everywhere, there is no Muslim again. Muslim ladies, Muslim girls don't finish. Now Christian remain, you can marry her. Not like this one that everybody are just marrying Christian. You see man just marry Christian anyhow. You see woman too. Go and you see any Muslim one that even marry Christian, but that one is not more a Muslim self. That one are condemned. It's not allowed. But to marry a Yehudi or a Nasara, Allah permit it. Even though later Abu Bakr or Usman say you should not, you don't need them again. Allah bless Islam beyond going to Christian. But that is its own ijtihad. Once it is in Quran that we can marry them, no Allah. There is no more women. So Allah advised that Allah said that marrying a slave is better than marrying a kafir, no matter who is she or what is he. So now you do not see Muslim sisters anymore. Now Christian can't remain in the area that you deal. Abi, but in their family, their requirement, they used to ask that, let me say, that pig of a thing. How are you going to do it? Are you going to buy the pig or not? So, they are not going to buy the pig. Go and do what they ask you to bring in our family that I said. I'm referring to the permission of our league. If they say you should come, they want to do this thing. Any party that they want to do anyway, but you should be very concerned about what you're doing call around for you now. Now they give you list to buy alcohol. Are you going to buy alcohol? You don't buy alcohol, but you can buy wine to replace alcohol. But it's something you will discuss because you saw their family before you go there. You must abide. But once they now give you those conditions, you go and beg even though their permission of giving you their data set is not even valid, but you don't enter, especially those are even a pregnant woman before they even know her family. Now pregnancy carry them know the father of their lady. So you don't see the Bible say that you don't see how the ground be before you go plant your seed. Then you don't say your seed not even grow, you don't go grow. So if you beg them, that's how. Let me use this pig, buy goat or buy cow. That's in my deal. But if they also want to be considerate, they will understand you. But some family do not even care. If you like be a Muslim, be a son of chief imam of all Nigeria. Once you come to their family, you come and marry like this, you must follow their rules and regulations. So therefore, the party will not hold because of the pig. But what we want you to do in that is that meeting the wali of the girl Once you just meet the wali, the father of the woman, of the lady, you don't marry her. Now you never do party. But there's a way you can communicate everything and everything will go well now. But you know buy pig. I never sound to that. Wait, not only pig, there are some too that you should bring list, maybe we have around. For all of us. Even there are some, they will not, anything are the right that has all this aram, this thing. You will negotiate it so that they will know your own position too.
What is the Islamic advice to those who happen to marry to a very aggressive or jealousy woman?
Woman or man?
A very stubborn woman. So, and planning to like wants to have the man had it in mind to get another woman, of which this wife doesn't want him to even hear another woman. So, what is the Islamic advice to those that have such kind of woman? How do you go about it? Is it that you just go by force to anyhow you want to do it, or what? How is it?
So the question is that if a man wants to marry more wife, and the first wife is jealous, she's very jealousy, very stubborn, very aggressive, especially she doesn't want to even hear anything has to do with polygamy. So, firstly, it is none of our business. Number one, Islamically, it is none of our business to endorse or permit our husband to marry more wife or to not marry. Nothing concern now. You see, that is the result where we say that fast far will be started that consider deen in woman than all other qualities. And we are saying the deen in woman, majority think that once she bears Muslim name, a woman that understands her deen, that her deen is very expensive to her, even as woman feelings, woman attitude, she will not go to that amount of avoiding her husband to marry more. If she knows the man is capable of doing so. Not the one that, you want to go and marry more to add to our suffering, Abby. But the one that you know that your husband fit is capable, it's none of your business. In fact, it will become a sin for that woman from stopping her husband to marry more. So, the mentality of I have to inform my wife before I will marry more wife, it is an honor to a woman. Your husband just honor you. It's just it's an act of kindness that I want you. You be like, say, I want to marry more. He respects you. He honor you. That is why he informed you in the first place. If he does not inform you, he go ahead, married, and after that, another thought, this is your second wife, you have to accept it like that. You can just say, talk, sorry. It is my deen. In as much I'm fit. So, if a woman now becomes so aggressive, so stubborn, so troublesome, because they want to marry more, there's nothing a man can do in such situation than what you try to educate her. Why don't you to marry a religious woman in the first place? Abi? Me now, I did like this now, the person I want to marry now, she don't know, say after 2 or 3 years, so I don't want to go ahead. I don't tell her now. We even have agreement of years that how many years if you marry me now, how many years you marry second wife. I say, I should give you 5. They say I should give her that. Is too much. We are now negotiating years that another one will come. Back her up. So, if I like now, maybe after 3 years, after 2 years, if I bless, I even plan to even bless me the following year. It will not look so strange to them because they know that it's part of their name. But the only thing I can just say is that it is only in the north they value that they know the importance of getting more to getting more wife. From people from my own side, they can even kill you. They can even poison you. So now I have not finished the question of Abu. Some are abusing it.
Because you see a cleaner who can his salary is not 15,000 married for oil. So I is doing
that was another discussion. That one is not serious. That was not serious.
We're talking about those ones who are serious.
Who are serious? That they are the no. So it's such woman like that now. As the man come marry such a woman like that, talk. Now, patient the be, he will educate her, invite scholars, imams, her family. She might listen and she might not even listen. The man just go ahead and marry. Because you want to satisfy your Allah, you want to do your ibadah. If you want to do it, you come with a class. So leave the woman alone to fight Allah. Even at the rule of Allah, you want to follow. And if you say you will not apply that rule of Allah, she wants to battle with Allah with that. You two don't do it out. Don't do it mercilessly. Do every necessary step. Explain to her. If you now say nothing like no in this life, you just go ahead. That is our own problem. But if man is not even man enough in the house, they not born you well now. How will the one be telling you that it is this you must do? Who born her? But once you know that you two have already failed, you are a failure from the beginning. If you are not a failure, a woman will not stand in front of you and be telling you that they are not born you to marry another woman, and she knows that you are fit. There are many other things in the house that show that a man is a failure in his house. Your woman's action show the kind of man you are in the house. A woman that respects you, that honor you, and you too they value you, there will be a little to what your woman will display outside. If your woman can come outside and be shouting on you, calling the neighbor on top of you, embarrassing you, insulting you, you are a failure.
Big ones.
So those are the kind of women that they not born the demand way to say you want to marry another woman. And you people that are carrying yourself go registry. If the one they are not agree, you don't go marry one. Don't go registry. What are you doing? If na necessity carry you go registry, maybe you want travel out, and then you bring my certificate. Tell her, look here, this certificate. Let me say, I don't go marry more. This one in Nigeria, Allah certificate say I can marry more. So if she's religious, Allah, there's no problem. I have many people that in America they are Muslim. In America you cannot marry 2 wives. The man marry 3 wives. And no cause of no arrest, no any problem. In America, this an imam, and he has 3 wives. And the government must not even know. But the wives that are religious, they are sunnatic, all of them are living fine, no wahala. Where another woman will go and find jail. You go and work jail for her husband. You be trying to poison the man. So that kind of man that marries such woman, he should just go ahead. If he fit enough, just go ahead and do it with the class. Allah. Abu Zainab, Alpha. No more question, man. Abu Mingo.
The thing is just for us to however,
no.
it shouldn't be when a child has come of marriage age. That's parents and the family should have this concept.
No.
Like even in our, in fact, even on Sunday when we were going back to school, we see stuff that I was telling you, even if I am no more, that is the will of Allah. This is how I want you to be. This is how I want to get married. I know I have mentioned that to my wife severally. That whatever encumbrances we encounter while getting married or while marrying other people to our family, I want
No.
And for my own children,